it's Grandma Roseanne and we're going to make breakfast this morning. Now, I love poached eggs, but to get them really perfect takes a couple of steps. I'm going to show you those steps. Don't skip a step, okay? The first thing you want to do is you want to understand the complexity of the egg. It has the yolk, it has the white, and it has the water. Now, the people who really understand this are going to tell you it's not water. I don't know what it is, but you want to get rid of it. So what you do is get a strainer like this, crack your egg, and you're going to let that liquid come out of the bottom. Let me see if you can see. See, it's starting to come now. Do you see that? Now, what that liquid does is when you put your egg in boiling water, it fragments and it gets all these little spider things coming out the sides of it. It just doesn't look very pretty. It's edible, it's not going to hurt you, but it doesn't look very nice. And it sure doesn't look like that wonderful poached egg that you get at our fancy restaurants. So, I'm doing 2 for me and 2 for cameraman. And if you're wondering what that little white thing is there, right there, it's just protein. That's all it is. So we want to get all that liquid out. And while that is doing its draining, we're going to go ahead and get the water started. This whole process, you guys, only takes just a few minutes, not any length of time at all. And if you don't want to do this step, you don't have to, but wait till you see how beautiful they come out. You'll be impressed. I doubt very seriously if you can see this, but we have got about a tablespoon of liquid in there already. That's a lot of liquid, and all of that is just that spidery little fragments of egg that are going to be pushing out all over your pan that just don't look very pretty. While I'm waiting for this to finish draining, for the water to come to a high boil, take a look at our beautiful daffodils, will you? These are the first ones of the season. Oh, aren't they glorious? I just love them so much. We have got a ton of them growing. I say a ton for us, but I watch this one channel called Garden Answers, and she's really good. And I think she just planted 12,000 bulbs. Okay, so I think hers are going to be a lot prettier than ours. But I like the ones we have. Over here, I want you to take a look at this. Is what I consider a hard boil. Now watch what we do here. Shut it off and spin it around. And what you're doing right here is you're creating a vortex that's going to hold your eggs together. And then one by one, just drop them. And now, take a look. This was the water that I didn't realize was still at the bottom of this egg, but you see what happened there as opposed to this little bit of perfection over here? And then I just kind of base the top of them. I've got my heat back up, making sure they don't stick to the bottom. See how ugly this is now? Do you see the difference? I'm glad that actually happened, you guys. I'm glad you can see that in comparison to the others that are just beautiful. And at this point, we are going to cook them just to the level of soft yolk that you like. We like them kind of runny. And my water right now is just at a nice simmer. Just gonna pull these out. Well, here we are. We have our breakfast of champions. We have beautiful poached eggs, cottage cheese, some celery, strawberries, and some wonderful bacon. So let's see if we did a good job here. Oh, now that is perfection. That is wonderful. So I don't have to take a taste test. I'm quite sure you know what a poached egg is like. So just take those extra little steps. It only takes a minute, truly. And you can have eggs just like you're served in very, very fine restaurants. So I'll ask you if you enjoyed this, if you learned something, subscribe, come back, hit the little bell, and I can't say ingredients below because there aren't any. 2 eggs. Thank you. Bye. You have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.